Haggai Amos.
Morning. How did you sleep? I hope you slept well. This is the Morning Drive live on ECWA Television Africa. And of course, today, as usual, I'll be having a topic I would want us to talk about. And then the topic for today is fear. What is that thing you want to start and you're scared of starting? It's okay for you to actually be scared of something at first because you do not know how the result is going to be. But then if you want to start something and then you have this fear in you, what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to go back and check why are you scared of that thing you want to do. You want to do it, but you are afraid of doing it. Why do you want to do it, and why are you afraid of doing it? So you have to, at the end, get a result. And the result is never you backing out. You have to learn about the thing. You have to know why you're scared of the thing, and you have to overcome your fears. In everything you do, you have to overcome your fears. Before we go into it properly, I would like you to send us a message on Facebook because we are live. Send us a message. Tell us what you're up to this morning. If you're going out, where are you going to? What are you doing today? What is your business? And if you are out there doing something and you think you want other people to also benefit from what you're doing, or people to learn from what you're doing, you can send us a comment letting people know what you do for a living and how you go about it, just for for them to get help also from you, because there are so many people who are out there saying they don't have something to do, they don't have what to do. But then what we are trying to do this morning is to encourage people to find something doing. If you're scared of something, or if you're scared of starting something, why are you afraid of something you want to do? Because there's something that is making you feel like doing it. And even in you wanting to do it, there's something again stopping you. It is okay to be scared, definitely, because this is the unknown. You've not tried it before, so you don't know how it's going to work. But if you're going to do it, definitely you have to look for something. You have to look for solution. You have to look for the reason why you are scared of that thing, and you have to overcome that fear. Fear is something that is either is there to protect you or to keep you alive, definitely. But then don't allow it to just make you be in one place, because there are some people who are scared of doing something and you just find them like not trying. Because this life is actually, you have to take a little bit of risk. I'm not saying you should risk everything, but you have to take a little bit of a risk in this life for you to achieve something. If you try little by little, it will get to a time that you would understand how the thing is. What I'm trying to say is, whatever thing you want to do, it can be business, it can be, leaving your comfort zone to do something that is going to be of growth to you, that is going to be of increase to you, to your life. So you have to check, what is it that you think you can do that will benefit you, and then what are the fears and how to overcome them. If you learn all these things, definitely you're going to overcome your fears, and the result is going to come out. Today, I would like us to see a motivation. Definitely, there's this guy we met on the street. He's a bike guy who has, a story about how he has to take care of his family after his schooling. He couldn't forward, so he's just trying to do something he can do right now for him to achieve, taking care of his family. And then, to some people, they'll be like, I'm done with school, so why haven't I gotten a job? Why am I just there just like that? So you see, he has overcome his fear of, people saying, this guy finished his school and then he's just a bike guy is what he wants to do, or what, even though it's secondary school before he furthers. But still yet, there are people who don't even care about taking care of, like a secondary school person, even thinking of the fact that he wants to take care of his family. It's something, we need to even give the guy kudos for, because he is really thinking. And before you know it, at the end, this guy is going to achieve his dream. So let's see what he has to say to us this morning.
I'm Haggai Amos by name. I am a graduate from Senate Private Secondary School, and for the past 4 to 5 years now, I've been looking for admission, but to no avail. This is what I used. This bike is what I used to fit me and my family members at home, because and there are some challenges we faced in this our work here. At times you collect a loan of a bike at the cost of 350,000 naira, 500,000. So you end up paying the bike in maybe in a year or less than. And at times, the challenges are during this rainy season, there's no work, and Oga is waiting for balance in a week. Because in a week, you have to take 10,000 naira to your boss so that at least you can continue to benefit from what he gave you to manage with. At times, as you can see, the bike is somehow old, but we don't have money to buy new ones now, but we're hoping that God will open ways for us so that we'll continue to expand, we'll continue to. And my advice to the young ones, at times life may be difficult, but just stick to God, because with God all things are possible. Because like me, before I go out to work, I do pray every morning, pray to God to help me, and at least I can see the hand of work, the hand of God in my work. I see the race are working, and I have to be here to at least tell you what the challenges we are facing in this our work. The challenges, since we collect loan, sometimes if an accident occur, we'll call the boss, tell him or her that there was an accident. So maybe this week you won't expect that 10,000 naira. So anything you see this week is what we have been able to rest. And at times, Plateau State government stopped bike, but at times maybe if you're on a highway, police caught you up, we have to pay them. We still call him and explain to him that you have been caught by police, so the balance for this week will still not be 10,000 naira. You explain to him, if he is an understandable person, he will understand with you, then tell you what to do next or give you a word of advice. I'm doing this job because since I graduated from my secondary school, I wrote JAM for like 3 times, but couldn't get admission. And I have little ones at home. They want to proceed, so I have to step back for them to go further. And this is what I used to rest, to feed my family, and also pay for their school fees. None of these challenges have ever discouraged me to stop this work, because I know what I'm looking for, and I know what the responsibilities that are on me. So I can never give up on this work, because once I give up and I turn around and see the responsibilities that are on me, I must have to look for means to raise money. So I can't give up on this. My advice to the young people out there that doesn't have work is for them to, no matter how small it is, just start something and God will bless you. As you can see, God is blessing me with this, with what I'm having here. And I'm trying to see, maybe next year I'll still write JAM to see if I can still move further, so that my hustling will not just end up here, but to move further, because I have dreamed to be in an office one day, and I'm hoping that one day I'll be in an office and also work in an office too. Yes.
Hard, Oga Boss, things are hard for these guys. Oh. Sometimes you honestly need to consider them. Like, these are young guys who would want to do something, going out, trying to survive. And the pitiful thing, or the concern, is that, as a young person like that, he has younger ones, and because of the younger ones he has, and he wants to send them to school, he can't further now. And even with, all the ambition, with all the, future plans he has for himself, but he has to wait, on that so that he can be able to take care of his younger ones. And bike loan, 300, 500,000 naira for a bike. Wow. We are not seeing it funny in Nigeria, actually. So we really need to, put our hands together and try to change the system. This thing wouldn't work if it's only when we only sit down to complain. We have to take actions. We have to do something that will change all these things. We are bringing these people so that you hear their testimonies, so that you get encouraged if you're not doing something, but also for us to see how people are, struggling so hard, just to hustle and get. And the funnest thing is that you will struggle hard and then get a little out of it. Okay, if this person gets that money and then goes back to give Oga Boss, what now will remain in his pocket? And that is why, some young people just feel like, okay, this is a waste of time. If I will work like this and I will not get what I'm supposed to get, so what is the essence of me working? So we have to do things for ourselves. Oga Boss will understand with the guy, and then also the guys too will understand with Oga Boss, so that things will work out well for us. I also have someone I would want you to be motivated by. He is also a young person that, still after secondary school, or I think since when he was in school, he started doing what he's doing, and then now he's growing in it, and I'm proud of him. So let's watch him. I'll be back.
My name is Genesis Sunday. I'm a student. I just graduated from secondary school last year. So I started learning how to sew last year, before I graduated, actually. So I started learning, and I started like play. I did not expect to reach this time, but I was encouraged. My boss taught me well, and he's still teaching me. And my advice to young people like me is to go out and look for something doing. Actually, it's not easy, but I have to try and work hard. I'm done with secondary school and I'm thinking of furthering to the university, and I don't think I can leave sewing. With God's grace, I think even in the university, I want to still sew so that even if I'm done with university and I can't find work, I can continue with my sewing. My advice to young people is to go out. We should look for something doing. 2023 is ahead for election. We have to go out. We should use our PVCs well. We should vote for right candidates.
(2023) is here already, so go out and vote. We should get ready, get our PVCs ready. School thinking already that they are not going to be employed. It's a sad thing, and that so many of them are done with school. And the funnest and the truth of the matter is that young people are trying, definitely, but the number of young people who are just seated at home not doing anything is higher than the one who are out there, you know, hustling for themselves. And that is why people, you cannot walk on the street freely. The next thing, somebody has, you know, has taken you away, or somebody has snatched your phone, or somebody has snatched money from you. Like, so many things happen, especially when you go to hoods. When you go to like some communities where you see hustling is just day in, day out, many of those young people are out there, you know, just trying to snatch what people have struggled for or what people have hustled all through the day, and they will just take it away because they just feel idle. And to be honest, I applaud Genesis. Even before he finished secondary school, he has already started working so that even if he doesn't get to where he wants to go to, at least he has another thing he can go back to, so that he will not be an idle person, because an idle person is definitely the devil's workshop. So do not allow yourself to be used by the devil. Do not allow yourself to be used by the society or the government. Don't sit down and blame the government for anything. If we know so many things are happening that is not supposed to be. But how can you do to help yourself? Right now, it is not about the government. It is about you as a person. What are you doing to help yourself? What are you doing to change your situation? if your family is struggling, what are you thinking that you need to do, to change your family situation? You have to think about all these things. Don't just sit there and say the government is not doing this, the government is not doing that. You are also the government because you elected those people in. And if you did it wrongly, this is the time for you to sit down and say, okay, I need to do the things right now. How did I do it before that has been giving out that kind of result? And how can I change it now? As a young person, you need to put yourself into it. As the church, we need to understand, we need to sensitize our people on how to go out and vote. We will pray definitely, but we'll have to also follow it with actions. We need to go out and vote. People need, we don't want to just be talking about how people are struggling or hustling on the streets, sweating, like the bike guy who, sometimes things happen, the accidents can come, but he will just, you will definitely have to give returns to the boss. If accident happens and then you don't have money to give to the boss may collect the bike from you, and at the end of the day, you don't have anything else to do again. So what do you go back to? And the school, he didn't even get to go to the university. He has not gotten to the university yet. And the struggle is just so much on him. As a young person, look at the kind of, things he has to do, the hardship he's going through before even the time that he would say, okay, I am fully a grown-up person now. I want to take responsibility. Just imagine what will happen. So we really need to change all these things that are happening by doing what? By doing the right thing. Go out, get your PVCs, get ready for 2023. And then earlier I was talking about fear. Do not have fear of anything that you cannot overcome. If you want to think of, and if you're thinking of something you want to do, definitely you have the fear, but always know that whatever has fear, you can overcome it. No matter how it is, you can overcome it. Try little by little. At the end of it, you will see that you will succeed. If it's a business plan you have and you had already a big imagination about it, cut down your imagination. Try and make sure that you start little so that you know the processes, and then at the end you will overcome it. So thank you very much for watching the morning drive this morning. I hope you were encouraged by the videos you watched. And if you're not doing anything, please go out and hustle for yourself. This life ain't easy. Remember, it's in our hand with the walk, the chop. I'll see you tomorrow by 8 a.m. God bless you.